What's happening, everybody? Pete Pardo here from Sea of Tranquility. Welcome to another episode of What's Hot with Sea of Tranquility. That's right, it's Wednesday, new review day here on the channel. You have arrived at the right place to hear all about the cool new releases that are coming out in all the different genres we cover. Hard rock, metal, progressive rock, jazz fusion, classic rock, blues rock. It's kind of most of the stuff we do here on SOT. Today is a blues rock album. This is the latest album from the legend himself, Mr. Robin Trower. It's called Joyful Sky, and he is collaborating here with a New York singer. Her name is Sari Schorr. I've personally never heard of her before, but she is quite the find, right? So this is brand new out on Provog Records, a division of Mascot Music, and this is, of course, Robin Trower's, 88th release overall, something like that. He's got quite a lot of albums, but not quite that many. But here, let's take a look at this before we start talking about it. 10 new tracks. Digipack. Not much to be seen here, obviously. Very kind of plain album art. Sari Schorr on vocals, of course. Drums, Chris Taggart. And Mr. Trower himself is playing guitar and bass on the album. Recorded and mixed by Sam Winfield at Studio 91. Written and produced by Robin Trower. Adrian Gautry plays a little bit of keyboards on the album. So, what do we get here? Well, if you're familiar with Robin Trower's music of the last, 20, 30 years, right? He doesn't do much of the psychedelic thing anymore like he did in the 70s. This is more just straight blues and blues rock, and that's kind of where Robin's been. 78 years old, he's kind of settled into a particular style now. Nothing wrong with it, right? What's really cool about this album, however, is he's finally given up the last bunch of albums he's been singing lead vocals himself. I've long said I'm not a big fan of Robin's vocals. All right, love the guy, and I've been a fan since the late 70s. But when you've had guys like Jimmy Dore and Davey Pattison singing for you for so many years, Robin's voice for me doesn't quite cut the mustard. However, Miss Schorr is definitely the real deal. She is really good. Again, I don't really know much about her, where he found her, other than the fact that she's from New York. But man, she has the pipes. She's got this very kind of sultry Beth Hart type thing going on, which I really like. At first, when I heard, I don't remember what the first song is that they released initially, and I was like, oh, that's pretty good. I said, my one thought was, they're picking kind of a more sultry, soulful, bluesy R&B type singer, that maybe this would be a really, really mellow album, and it really isn't. It is fairly mellow in spots, but more mellow, kind of bluesy, soulful. I think Robin steps on the gas on a couple tracks, which is pretty cool. The rest of it just kind of settles into this kind of like mid-tempo bluesy thing that he's been doing for a long time, and if you don't mind that at all, you've come to the right place. Kickoff track Burn is really, really good. I'll Moving On. The Distance, also pretty cool. I like the title track Joyful Sky is good. I think it's, is it The Distance or Peace of Mind? I'm trying to remember. I think it's The Distance. That's more kind of like hard rock and Robin. And I really dig that. He's got nice solos on most of this album. I'll Always Be Your Shelter is really cool. Flatter to Deceive is nice. Got one of the lengthier tracks on here is The Circle is Complete, and that's a little more kind of, I think, what people really look for when they come to a Robin Trower album. Lots of nice extended guitar solos. Nothing here, he doesn't go berserk on this album at all, but then again, we haven't really seen him doing that sort of thing for quite a while, but all very tastefully done. Bluesy, oftentimes a little touch of wah-wah, right? Nothing really, he's not utilizing a lot of the old tricks he used to use, like fuzz and univibe and all that. He's kind of just settled into this sound that he's got, which is basically a Fender Stratocaster plugged into a Marshall, minimal effects, occasional wah-wah, that's about it, but it's kind of like in the pocket, laid back, groovy stuff. And it's really good, and I think that she is just a really, really talented singer, and I think they work really, really well together. To me, what I really like about this album so much is that it's kind of like a breath of fresh air from the Robin Trower camp. You could arguably say that Robin's been putting out all of these solid records over the last, 10, 20 years. Are any of them all that different from each other when you really get down and listen to them? They're good, they're solid, but they're a little interchangeable. This is obviously very different because you got this unique, really good voice and a female voice now singing these songs. I think it really works. I think this is a really solid album. Again, it rocks in spots, but it's just good bluesy rock, blues rock with a really, really kick-ass female singer. And the songs are memorable, and there's tasty guitar licks all over the place. That's what you want from a Robin Trower album. So I'm going to give this is an easy 3.5 out of 5 star. It's bordering on 4 for me, but I still think it's really solid. I don't think it's extraordinary. I think her vocals are extraordinary. It is a very enjoyable album, though. So I can't give this anything but a positive rating. 3.5 out of 5. Really good. I recommend it. Joyful Sky, Robin Trower featuring Sari Schorr on lead vocals. Go check it out. If you've heard it, let us know what you think of it down in the comments below. If you haven't, there's a link below where you can go to the Bandcamp page and check the entire album out, see what you think, make a purchase, that sort of thing. So, thanks for watching. Visit us on the web at www.seaoftranquility.org. We're on Facebook, we're on YouTube, all together, all the damn time. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and click on that notification bell so you get alert of all of our content as it posts. And please do hit the like button before you leave. Also down below, we got the links to our Ko-Fi page for channel donations, our merch page, and our Cameo page. Thanks in advance for all your support in all those areas. And we'll see you here soon with more stuff. Hopefully it's not the last we see of this pairing. Robin Trower, Joyful Sky. See you soon, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye.